Junior continued his way towards his house so that way he can ask Ruby to marry him. Of course, he came across his mom along the way. And, of course, he told her what he was planning to do. Okay, son. Hope you have good luck. Heck. Thanks, Mom. Do you think Dad will be proud? Of course, son. Your father will be very proud. Now, go get your future wife, son. Alright, Dad. Alright, Mom. God, I got confused. It's fine. Junior continued his way until he reached his house. It wasn't until he finally arrived, and it didn't take him long to find Ruby. She was in the kitchen making some cookies. Oh, hey, honey. Hey, babe. So, got done having your little conversation with Blake and Yang? Ruby, it's not like that. I know, I'm just kidding. I swear to God, you know how to pull up a good prank on you or something. You know? Can I say I have a really strange sense of humor? And I see you're watching Decker Shadow reviewing, well, doing a marathon called The Summer of Freddy vs. Jason. Mm-hmm. Ruby, I actually picked up something from the store, actually, the jewelry store. What did you pick up? And I didn't ask for anything. You didn't. But I did. What did you ask for? Actually, this was on my mind for quite a while. And I was not sure if you were ready for this. But, Ruby, I was thinking of something. What were you thinking? Wasn't... Now, I'm not quite sure if you are ready for this. If you're not, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Ruby was confused on what Junior was talking about. She was actually really confused. But Ruby, Junior grabbed Ruby's hand and then looked at her in the eyes. Ruby, you are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Well, you know, I know I said the same thing to Yang and Blake. Am I like the ultimate best thing that ever happened in your life? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. You're really sweet. You're kind. You're funny. I may not be as funny as Yang. Oh, please. I think Yang goes a little overboard when it comes to her funniness. But, Ruby, you are the love of my life, and life. You are everything to me. You are more important to me than anyone else. And Ruby, I love you so much. You mean the world to me. What I'm trying to say is, Ruby, is he got down on one knee, Ruby. He had her hand over her mouth with her eyes widened. When Junior pulled out a box and opened it, showing a little ring inside. Ruby Rose, will you marry me? Junior. Junior was really hoping she did not say no. He was hoping, because if she said no, he would be completely crushed. Ruby thought about this. She is in love with Godzilla Jr. And, let alone, she is carrying his child. The future king of the monsters. Or queen of the monsters, or... But then again, they were definitely sure it was going to be a boy. Because of the visions they keep on having. And he is the best thing that ever happened in her life. She thought about it. She was very grateful that Junior was giving her time to think. She smiled, wiping the tears from her face. Junior. Yes. Wait, seriously? Yes. I will marry you. Really? Of course. He stand up and put the ring on Ruby's finger. Gert. He then kissed her, and she kissed back. After kissing, the two looked at each other in the eyes. I love you, Ruby. I love you too. Oh. I guess I'm gonna go tell everyone else, huh? Yep. Definitely expect a bachelor party. Oh, I'm gonna expect a bachelor party, alright. Just as long as you don't make out with anyone. One. What if I get drunk? Well, if you get drunk, then that'll be a different story. I'll see you later. Here. Oh wait, I almost forgot the cookies. Seriously, you forgot about the cookies? How did you forget the cookies? I got distracted. Oh hey, they're not burned. I'm actually kinda surprised. Meanwhile, with King Ghidorah, he and Cinder were having a Friday for 13th marathon. Since King Ghidorah could no longer think of any other plan. They were actually having a Friday the 13th and a Nightmare on Elm Street marathon. They got done watching a Friday the 13th Part 1. And now they were watching a Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, Cinder? Yeah? This is possibly one of my most favorite movies I've ever watched. How come? Ever since I was a little Ghidorah, I've always loved this movie. And I guess you like seeing humans getting killed, do you? That, and there's two other things. I love the storyline and how the way it goes. It was so good. And plus all the gore and blood, I just love it. I was surprised you're not liking Freddy Krueger, the main villain in the story. I think he's a little too... he's a little overkill. What makes you say that? I just don't know. I mean, for the first movie, he did okay. He did really good. But when it came to the other movies, like, oh, I don't know. Freddy's Dead? That movie? Oh, yeah. I guess you've seen that, huh? I did not like that movie, not one bit. They just ruined Freddy's character a lot. Is that why you don't like him? Because his personality keeps on changing? Yeah, it just changes every time. But I think my most favorite Nightmare on Elm Street is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I love that one. That is one of my most favorite movies. I love that movie so goddamn much. I can tell.